What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I'm going to discuss an upcoming welterweight bout this Saturday, UFC 310. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. Bryan Battle making the quick turnaround against Randy Brown. In a fight, man, I mean, it's a dangerous fight for both guys. I mean, you got Bryan Battle, who is just burst within the UFC scene, looks better every single time he goes out there, riding a 4-fight winning streak. He has the no contest with Lusa, but he was running away with that fight at that point. The devastating knockout with Gabe Green, submitting AJ Fletcher, and most recently at UFC Paris, beating Kevin Jousset. I mean, where it didn't look, it took a little bit for him to kind of turn on his jets in that fight. I think we're going to see the same thing here against Randy Brown. But Bryan Battle's a fucking dog. I mean, former heavyweight. I mean, if you guys see his former amateur fight at heavyweight, gets knocked the fuck out really bad. Crazy head kick, poor guy. Seems to have found his spot within the welterweights, right? Looks better time and time again. And here against Randy Brown, we're really going to see how good Bryan Battle really is. Because this fight against Renat, his only loss within the UFC, he just got wrestle fucked. He got dominated on the ground. But I think that we've seen a lot of evolution from Bryan since that fight. And going against Randy, 34 years old. Wow, he's really grown within the UFC. 19-5, and he was coming off that win with, I thought it was Muslim, but I guess he fought Zaleski dos Santos, UFC 302. I forgot about that fight. Riding a 3-fight win streak, right? Very tall, long, athletic. His use of the front teep kick, the front kick, his jab straight, his 1-2s, fucking precise, accurate, long, tall, long, and lanky for the weight class. Fights very bladed and just good submissions. He's always looking for the finish. Very explosive. He's able to catch guys at the end of his punches. I mean, big wins over against guys like Chaos Williams, Alex, other Cowboy Oliveira. I mean, Muslim Salikov. I mean, he's got some good victories. The times that he has lost, Luque, Nico Price, Bilal Muhammad, and Jack Della Maddalena. So, I mean, some of the best guys in the entire welterweight division are basically his only losses within the UFC. So we've seen Randy Brown grow exponentially within the UFC. But against a guy like Bryan Battle, I think he's going to kind of meet his match here. And in this fight, I really see Randy finding a lot of success early on, catching Bryan early on, just being tall, long, fighting at his length, catching Bryan at the end of his punches, maybe even finding a knockdown in the first round. But I think as the fight unfolds, I think we're going to see Bryan Battle just really show his dog, show his toughness, show his grit, use his pressure, make it dirty, a lot like Anthony Fluffy Hernandez does at 185. I think we're going to see Bryan Battle do against Randy Brown. I think we're going to see a very similar Arsenal fight style set deal. So in this fight, I think Bryan Battle, I think he's going to go out there. I think that he's just riding confidence. I think he's just looking better and better every single time. He's working with a great team. So I think the sky's the limit for this guy, and I think he's going to go out there and he's going to have to get hit a couple times, but I think he's going to go out there and I think he's going to find the finish over Randy Brown, UFC 310. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Let me know what you guys think of this fight. Bryan Battle, Randy Brown. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.